2001 Citroen Saxo Furio. So that's the 1.4 Saxo, but it does have the VTS, VTR body kit on it. So it's got the bigger arches, the bumpers and all that sort of stuff, but it doesn't have the high insurance and all that sort of stuff. Nice low mileage on this. It's suffered from the usual stuff on the yellow cars where the plastic sections have faded. So if you look at this like this, where all the metal is, doors, roof, wings, boot lid, all that sort of stuff, all lovely, all the same colour. A little bit of fade on the arches, a little bit of fade on the arches on the front, and then you can see the colour difference between the two. It is made worse by our lights, but you can see the colour difference where the front wings have faded. I think they are, to be fair, they are metal, but it's always the same sections on these things. Potentially a bit of colour restore would make a difference, but I would presume not, and then you're not going to be disappointed. Other than that, it's a nice straight thing. If you look down, before I drop my phone, if you look down the side of the car, it's nice and straight going all the way down there. Obviously, there's nothing really to see in the arches because a lot of this is plastic, but it is all nice and clean in there. Furios come on a wheel trim, but they're all matching. They're all present and 4 good tyres. Got a little bit of lack of peel on this wing, but given that it's faded, it's probably not really any concern because you're either going to replace it or paint it. Coming down this side, all on the sill, it's nice and solid. There's no sign of any real corrosion anywhere on it. Little bit of fade on the top of the door, but other than that, nothing to worry about. Rear quarter, that's all nice and clean. All the plastics are good all the way around, nice and dark, not covered in back to black. All those windows nice and clear. We do have a set of window filters on, but you can't take them off easy enough if you don't want them. Nice and clean up this pillar. Wants a good jet wash. There's a little bit of dirt sort of grained in here and there. Around the sunroof seems to be good from this side. I think there is a bleb somewhere. I think it's on the other side, which we'll point out as we go. Again, we'll have a look from this side. Nice and straight. Round onto the back, you've got a little mark in the tail light just there. This side's nice and clear. Neither of them show any sign of any moisture or anything in them. This rear plastic part of the bumper is all nice and dark, not dried out. Lower half's nice and straight. Tailgate's good again, there's no sign of any corrosion or anything on that. Spoiler's good. The roof is lovely and straight all the way around. But yeah, that's the bit I mentioned. So little bleb just here. But the rest, the roof line, that's nice and tidy. If you look down this side, nice and straight. Again, the sill on this side is good. There's no major dints or marks or anything to point out, to be fair. So you got that fading issue. We're missing the little badge here that goes into the trim strip. There's a little chip just behind the where the bumper meets the wing meets the body kit. At the front, the headlights are nice and clear. All the plastics on the front are good. You've got 1 or 2 stone chips along the bottom, and a couple more on the bonnet. A lot of this is dirt, to be fair. This all wipes off if you look. Just wants a really, really good wash to start with. And the Furio came with this sort of funky interior, nice clean driver's door card. Driver's seat's nice and tidy as well. There's no sign of any wear on the bolsters. It's done 56,133 miles, so nice and low. Carpet set's all nice and tidy. Have a look in the back, and again, the back bench is good. Headlining's nice. It is a sunroof car, like I said. Around there's good. It does have the blind and everything. It's all nice and tidy. There's no funny smells or anything in here. No sign of any moisture. There's no real wear on that steering wheel or across the top of the dash or on the gear knob or anything like that. Into the boot, and again, all nice and clean in there. Parcel shelf's nice. The underside of the boot's good. You know, no real sign of any corrosion or rot or anything like that coming through. Nice on that door card. Passenger seat's nice and tidy. This side of the dash is good. Got the original stereo and everything in there. It's not been messed with or modified or sort of played around with this car. Heated rear screen there, I notice. And then under here, does want a good clean under here. But again, inner wings, all nice and clean. Got a little blab of corrosion just where the fuse box comes through the wing. But it does look to be just surface, it's nice and solid. And again, like I say, the 1.4 engine. There's no sign of any fluids or anything dropping out the bottom there. We'll get it started up. So like I said, 56,000 133 miles. We've got a light on for the handbrake, but obviously that'll go off when we take that off, and we've got the fuel light on. So there you go. Nothing nasty coming out the back of the exhaust. Ticking along quite happily there. 2001 Citroen Saxo 1.4 Furio. If you've got any more questions, please get in touch. Thank you.